Hey guys, welcome back to my office. I woke up this morning and I saw Tim had posted a new video about doing deluxe editions and reissues of his favorite CDs, and I've been wanting to do something like that with him for a while. It was kind of funny, Tim and I actually talked about this yesterday and he beat me to the punch, so I wanted to record my own response video. I've got 10 deluxe edition reissues to show you. And I thought this would be interesting only because, as you know, Tim and I have a slightly different taste in music, so there's going to be some stuff that you haven't seen before in Tim's collection. So, you know, it took me a while to actually narrow this down to my 10 favorites because I love collecting CDs and reissues. So let's see what I came up with. One cool thing, though, where possible, I've actually included the original CD. So you can see what the... here's the basic CD, and here is what the deluxe edition would look like. So let's get started, and I'm doing these in alphabetical order, by the way. So the first one I want to show you is the latest studio album from Aerosmith. This is Music from Another Dimension. This is, of course, the basic CD version. Pretty decent album. I'd say I like about 1/3 of it. But before I got that, I actually got the deluxe version. And this has one of the things that I really like about deluxe versions. It doesn't just come with a CD, but there's some DVD stuff on there as well. So you've got a conversation with Steven Tyler and Joe Perry, which I tried to get Tim to watch for years. It's quite awkward, actually. And there's DVD videos, live videos, all kinds of good stuff. Really like the packaging on this one. It's pretty shiny. I think inside here is a poster. So that's pretty cool. Now the next one is one of my favorite albums of all time. Came out in 1966, The Beach Boys. See if you can call it Pet Sounds. Now what I've got here is your standard CD version from 1990. Nothing terribly fancy about it. Doesn't even have any bonus tracks or anything. Another version that I bought, though, the deluxe version. This is for the 40th anniversary of Pet Sounds, so that would be 2006. Check it out. It's furry. Kind of feels really felty. This collection, we've got a CD and a DVD. And a pretty nice booklet. So that was the Beach Boys' Pet Sounds. Next up in my list, going with favorite albums, this is actually my favorite album of all time. This is Def Leppard's Hysteria from 1987. Now, I believe this came out on the 25th anniversary of this album, Hysteria Deluxe Edition. And pro tip, when you're moving and you've got a large collection of CDs and someone says, how are you going to keep all those CDs in there? Maybe just put some tape across them so they don't fall out. Yeah, that's not a great idea because I kind of ruined the side of it, but live and learn, right? So inside are 2 CDs and all of the singles and all of the B-sides that would have come on the Hysteria singles. Next up, alphabetically, we've got Iron Maiden. Their Final Frontier album. This came out in 2010. Pretty interesting packaging. I guess it's kind of like a steel book. They're going with some kind of space theme, and kind of pop it open like this. Very strange. There's like a bubble, and you've got the CD inside and a booklet. Now, the latest album from Noel Gallagher's High Flying Birds is called Who Built the Moon? And Some of you might know that I'm a graphic designer by trade. Been doing it for almost 30 years now, and so I really appreciate well done packaging. So this is what we would call it, like a typical kind of digipack. It's like a hardback book, but I really love the photography here. Check it out. So you've probably seen a lot of these hardback kind of style books, but absolutely beautiful photography, and there's like a picture for every song. I just love this package, so very pretty, and I'm pretty sure that's Noel's wife on the cover. Next up, I think this is from 1993. This one's special for me because it was actually the first CD that I ever bought. And the reason I remember this is because I had to have this, but I didn't actually own a CD player at the time. I was still buying cassettes, but this came out, Ozzy's Live and Loud. It's a 2 CD set. And you can buy this remastered version, but this one's really cool. It's got kind of that really awesome speaker grill texture. So this is one of the first, probably the first digipack that I remember seeing. And inside, if I can show you, first we have a booklet. I'm not going to show you the back of it because it's got a bare butt picture of Ozzy, but there's a booklet about the live album. Of course, there's a DVD that went along with that too. And I've still got inside. Here's some. Oh, let's show the other side. These are some little tattoos. The tattoos that Ozzy had, I believe it goes here. Quite a bit bigger on Ozzy, but I thought that was pretty cool. It certainly was in 1993. Now, next up on my list is a band that I actually don't have a lot of vinyl. I don't even know if I have any of their vinyl. I don't have very many of their CDs. This is a deluxe edition of Queen's A Night at the Opera. Now, what I love about this, it's a 2 CD set, comes with a DVD, and inside there's a documentary about the making of this album. So I've got a documentary making of this album, and I've actually got one by Classic Albums. They also covered this album, and we've seen this album live before. And I believe that Classic Albums Live is going to be performing A Night at the Opera again this spring, so maybe we'll check that out. Asked him if he wants to go. So that was Queen. Sticking with the cues, Tim, you're probably going to love these. Probably my favorite prog metal band, prog rock band, prog metal band, Queensryche. So this is a deluxe version of their Operation Mindcrime album. And inside we've also got bonus CD and a bonus DVD. So when I bought this, I was a little mistaken because I thought it actually came with the live concert of Video Mindcrime, but what this has are all the videos that they played during the live concert. So I'm actually still looking for a DVD of this live concert. But for now, I'm just going to show you this deluxe version here. So it's pretty cool. Standard kind of flip it out. Lots of stuff to read. So 2 CDs and a DVD. Pretty cool. Going to stay with Queensryche, and here's another one where I can show you where I actually ended up buying both versions. This is the first album that Queensryche did with their new singer, Todd La Torre. Tim would be able to tell you this came out in 2013. I have to look, but Tim's got it all up here. So Queensryche, I believe this is just a self-titled album. So this is your basic kind of standard CD version. Little ad for buying more stuff from CD Distro. But I also ended up buying the deluxe version. Now, this came in a much sturdier box. Just to show you, here's the box. Let's have a look at what's inside. So, inside the box, some stuff rattling around in there. We've got some patches. Now, I want to say that actually one of these patches came with my regular edition CD, but so there's some Queensryche patches, which I haven't put on my coat yet, maybe someday. Got a few pins. I think 3 pins came with this in total. One of them used to be on my jacket, and I kind of switched stuff around, and one of them is missing. So, but it was pretty cool to have some pins and a Queensryche pick. And then you've got a, oh yeah, it says right here actually a 3-button set. So the pins actually came in this little package. I'll have to find that missing pin. And we've got one more thing here. Nice sticker. And then the CD itself came in a pretty simple digipack. So that is the deluxe version of Queensryche's self-titled album with Todd La Torre. Next one I have to show you. I've got another one where I can show you both versions. This is an album. I don't know if Will Loomis actually has this one yet, but well, you got to get out and get this album. This is Slash's solo album from, again, I think this one is, I want to say this one is from 2010. It's just called Slash, and the cool thing about this one is it features a guest singer on each song. So Slash wrote these songs with these singers in mind and said, hey, you want to come sing on this stuff? And I'm pretty sure everyone said yes. Of course they would. It's Slash. So that's your basic kind of jewel case version. But I also bought the deluxe edition. Got some pretty interesting artwork on the front. And this one comes in one of those really old school, super thick cases. I mean, killing the environment one CD at a time. So this one comes with a whole bunch of bonus tracks. And my favorite part about these deluxe editions, you've got a bonus DVD. So there's interviews with all the people that played on this album. And of course, Slash. Fantastic album. And by the day I'm recording this, actually September 21st, yesterday, Slash just came out with his new album, so I can't wait to check that out. It took me a long time, actually, to pare this down. I could have picked 15 or 20, but I would be interested in hearing what your favorite deluxe editions are. This has been Matt Phillips for Tim's Vinyl Confession.